Hey everybody, been a little absent on my videos, been busy and have been getting out and digging some, but not as much as I'd like. Of course, that's the same for all of us. I'll show you the clips and then we'll get back to a wrap up. Hey everybody, out here digging at one of my favorite places in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. There's G-Man Tuna Can way over there digging a hole, and it's a city park there, and then this is a family property that I've dug on many times, kind of my honey hole, and I couldn't tell you how many wheats I've taken out of this yard, but just found another one, and there was a little piece of iron in the hole with it. It's probably why I passed over before. I'm going real slow and trying to really focus on finding the signals with my 5x8 on my AT Pro, and I just found me another wheat. We both looked at it. It's worn really thin. It looks like a 1910. I'll clean it up and show you in the wrap up. And I just got my third wheat. It's a 19, looks like 39, in really nice shape. Full wheat ears, all the lines. Clean this one up. Show you the wrap up. Got my first silver Washington quarter. I'll show you cleaned up. Looks like a D-mint mark. That's cool, I found my silver Washington earlier. First one I'd ever found. I've been hunting over 2 years, and the guys brought me out to a great location. It's a private property, so I can't really show around where I'm at. But got my second silver Washington, 44 plain. Well, I'm back out hunting with a Tulsa pull tab finder. We're at a old house that he brought me to, so I can't really show anything around it. But I just dug up this, looks like one of these old good luck tokens. It's still got the wheat penny. It's actually a wheat penny. Maybe get some light on it to help or not. But it's like a 42 or 43, something like that. I'll get it cleaned up and show you the wrap up. Hey everybody, out for an afternoon dig with one of our new diggers, and Steve-O, and Tulsa pull tab finder is with us, and I just found me a Oklahoma tax token. They usually come out looking pretty decent in this area. It's a little bent up, but it's real legible. Well, just 2 holes later, right in the same area I was in. This one's a little bit ate up, but it's another Oklahoma tax token. Hey, well, I kind of got a little sweet patch going here. Not finding any coins really yet other than those tax tokens, but I just got this old pocket knife. Still got the little diamond decorative thing on the side of it there. It's an oldie. Out here today with Tulsa pull tab finder. Where are we at, man?
We are in Boynton, Oklahoma.
It's pretty cool old town. It's kind of, was it, you found it because it's registered as a ghost town?
Registered as a ghost town.
Not real sure. Sounds like a basement. It looks like it's probably full of water. Yeah, that
sounds deep.
That's spooky. This is an old, really old building built in 1936, wasn't it?
Works Progress Administration.
I don't know what that says. It says Roy 6'3" something on there. Might have been when this door was put in. I was digging back along through here and got a good signal. Found me looks like an old copper wedding band. Oop.
Found a ring.
Yeah. We're at my honey hole in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. and I got a screaming high tone here, jumping around a little bit, but it's in the 80s and 90s. So we're gonna see if we can jinx ourselves again and get another live dig here. About 6 inches deep. It's right next to another hole I just dug. I think it's just too good. And it's an egg weight. Actually, no, it's like a football. A little toy football.
Alright.
Paul's pull tab finder, he's got him a really good signal here.
94 just then.
Ooh.
So it's about 4 inches.
He just pulled a beautiful antique silver ring just right over there. Been digging up all kinds of stuff in a 1909
Right there.
wheat penny right there. See if we can get a silver half.
Something's ringing up good. Oh!
Ooh, what is it? Oh,
Is that a piece of plastic?
That's a piece of plastic. That's not it, man.
I thought that was the white light.
Still in the hole?
Uh-oh. It's turned to crap now.
Ah.
Actually, it's gone.
It might be
There
loose
it is.
then. Okay.
Much lower numbers now.
Yes. There's so much garbage in the
It's gonna
ground
be a
here.
nail, I bet. What?
Check in the rest of your dirt. There's something in there.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, it's one of those grommets, those rings around a spark plug.
That was 91, 93, 90, 94.
Curse of the live dig.
Oh well, it was worth a try.
Yep. We're still at the honey hole, and I just pulled me a 19, looks like 45 estimate mark. Washington quarter. Third one in the last couple months. Okay, we'll do a wrap up now. As you can see, I got a pretty good pile of clad. I don't have it stacked up and separated. There's just quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, lawnmower strikes, just a bunch of clad. There was one that was kind of a heart stopper. This came out of the ground looking like this, and I seen the date. So if I can get it to zoom in here, it's a 65 FU mint mark, as Bob's Digging It would call it, and thought I had something first because I didn't see a mint mark on the front, and saw that at 6, and it was nice and shiny. But anyway, it'll go in the clad pile. Got some keys. Found this one at a separate location. These old Model T coil box parts. And I found these two at an old schoolhouse out in Osage County, side by side. I mean, they were within a few feet of each other. Real heavy, thick spoon or fork handle. Says cafeteria something on it. This old lipstick tube was kind of cool. Had these little, probably plastic, but glass or something, but these beads that were all over the top of it. This little door pull, that was really cool, so I held on to it. This little copper wedding band was behind an old National Guard armory that we were at in Boynton, Oklahoma. That was kind of a cool find. Some little button thing, some Oklahoma tax tokens, some buttons, and I'm not sure what this is. It has a date, looks like, on the back of it, but this is a token I dug in an area that stuff comes out really corroded, and it's got some letters on it if you look really carefully, but never was able to figure out what it was. This football I dug at my honey hole. Did a live dig on that. Thought it sure sounded good. But a molded chunk of lead. Not sure what it was for. An old pocket knife. Lid to some perfume. Found a yard where we find a lot of old stuff. Blue waltz. An old brooch. Handle off. I'm pretty sure it didn't look broken. I think it was probably off of because it's a really old area, like an old wooden handled spoon. See, got this marble this past weekend. This is a piece of a clay marble, the fired clay marbles. This really interesting piece of lead. At first I thought maybe they'd tried carving a die out of it, but it didn't look that way on all the other sides. But it's got a nice white patina to it. But it's definitely lead, carved lead. This I had no idea what it was when I found it. It was about the size of a dime or a nickel. I mean, made out of copper. And my beautiful wife did a little research real quick, and it turns out it's a brownie pin for the Girl Scouts brownies. So I thought that was kind of cool. A piece of copper play money. So don't find those very usually. They're aluminum and corroded, and this one's actually copper. But it's a little damaged. It was an area that had been dug up by looked like a machine. Got some wheats. Counting the one in the good luck token thing here. It's 10. This one is no date. I believe it's in the teens because I think I can make out a 1 on it, but all the others are 40s and 50s, 30s, 40s and 50s. And this is a really cool find. It's a 1945 wheat. I know a lot of people find these. It's aluminum with the wheat penny in the middle. Got lots of writing on it. But it's too corroded. I might try some electrolysis later. I did soak it in olive oil for a while. It's still pretty corroded. But finding one with the wheat penny still in it was pretty exciting. That's really cool. And then I found this. It's a 44S, which is not a big deal. There's thousands of 44s out there. But I'm kind of wondering if that's not an error rather than a gouge, because the letters are as deep as that gouge is. The letters aren't really disturbed, so I'm really kind of wondering if there might not have been something on the die when this was pressed. It's pretty interesting. I'll have to take it by a coin shop and see what they say. I imagine most likely they'll probably just tell me it was a gouge in the coin or got smashed against something, but I'm hoping they'll say that it's an error, because it sure looks like one to me. Anyway, as you saw in my videos, I went almost 2 years of metal detecting without ever finding a Washington quarter. I had found standing liberties, a barber, had found other quarters, silver quarters, but I'd never found a Washington quarter. And now I got 3 of them. Of course, I have a bunch, but actually dug. I dug these 2 at a home site that Tulsa Pull Tab Finder, and G-Man tuna can took me to, and I got both those that same day. And then weekend before last, I believe it was, I dug this one, hit my honey hole, which made a trifecta out of the honey hole. Not all in the same day, but I have now dug the very first silver coin I ever dug was a 1906 Barber. Then I dug a no date Standing Liberty, and then this Washington quarter. All came out of the same yard. So actually, Aaron or Dulce Pull Tab Finder pointed that out to me because I didn't even think about it. But so it's pretty cool, and I'm going to try to get back to posting videos a little more often. I hope that I can get some more digging in before the bad weather sets in. We've had some beautiful weather lately, and I've been trying to get out and dig as much as I can. But and I'm still doing a little bit of coin roll hunting. There's 2,500 dimes, $250 of the dimes I went through tonight, and I got one 1960. What is that? 62. Of course, I clean them up for being a rosy. Not in bad shape. D mint mark.